And that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Fernando down in the south of Spain. Getting wasted, yeah. He sounds like he's being kidnapped, though. Do you not think? Listen to that. Yeah, I actually think he's got the GoPro in his mouth. So, a mouthful of marbles or something. But the relief when he makes it over the first one is classic. Sounds like Morph. And then the next one's coming, you're thinking that looks a little bit steeper, and then just gets absolutely steamrolled. Yeah, everything was okay. Nothing was broken, luckily enough. So we've got a great show for you this week. We're going to give away another sail. Yes, we are. Stay tuned. We've also got the surf wagon. Yeah, yes, we're getting the surf wagons out, and we have got some amazing ones. I'm thinking of doing a bigger feature. We've also got the kids, and we've got some proper sends coming up. But I think we've got to start out with this potential young ripper of the future. He's already engaged in the videos, and I think he's probably after my job. Listen to these sound effects. 1 year old, already engaged in windsurfing, got the sound effects. That could become a meme. I think we might have to use that in some other clips during the show. Let's see how it fits in. Thanks to Nate for sending that in. Like I said, 1 year old, potential for the future. Loving it. Absolutely loving it over there in Northwest, I'm guessing US of A. Says he's been hanging out with Beric, who were featured a few weeks ago in Send It Sessions. So cool to see the Stoke alive and well. So before we go any further, we need to clear something up. Because last week we started the show with Jake from Tampa Bay. The problem is, that is not Jake from Tampa Bay. That is actually Frank in the Netherlands, Scheveningen, wherever it is. He said 45 knots, 50 knots. He went up for a forward loop. He did go for a forward loop and got a big gust, ripped it out of his hands. So I think it's only fair that we give Frank a shout out, because that was Frank, and we give Jake a shout out and actually play the clip. And I might just use the same audio I used last week, because it does fit. Okay. Here we go. Jake from Tampa Bay. And that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. Jake from Tampa Bay. Now that was not a forward. Seriously, watch it again. He said he's coming up to the ramp, he hit a bit of chop, bounced out his harness. It all happened with a big gust, and he just got launched. That's how they do it in Florida. Yeah, he might need a new sail after that. So there we go. Thanks to Jake for sending that in, and sorry about the confusion last week. I got so many emails and so many stuff flying around. Okay, who have we got next? Well, I think there's a well-known saying in the UK, and I guess all over the world: happy wife, happy life. Now, Ben, who was born in 1978, scary, that's exactly the same as me, but he's from Belgium, sent me this little video of the Mrs. Maga. What has she been up to? Well, she has been sending it on the foil. He said she is a diehard and she deserves a shout out. He's following on the wing and she is going for it. Yeah, she is going for it, but watch the foil. Just comes out the water, loses lift, and she goes out the front door, but handles it like a champ. You might notice that sail. Stephen Van Bronckhorst, yes, ex-world freestyle champion. It's his local lake, and he's been helping out with a bit of gear, you know, doing a bit of, I think he even adapted their foil board to start off with, although they have got a shiny new starboard one now. But there we go. That is a great clip. Maga, keep sending it. We're looking forward to more action in the coming episodes. Okay, what have we got next? Well, I'll tell you what I think we've got. I think we've set a world record. Yeah, world record for the most expensive sail per square meter. No, it's not the New North International Sale. That is pretty expensive. If you've seen the launch this week, we've got a podcast coming up with them, guys, so stay tuned to the channel. That's expensive. But we have a more expensive sale per square metre. What is the brand? I know you're all thinking, no, when? What could it be? Could it be in something new? Well, it is this. Yeah, this sale is worth $200. It's tiny, it's $200. It's got to be the world's most expensive sale. Surely, windsurfing sale. Timo, cheers for sending that in. Obviously, admin.nl. You've probably seen his name in the beer money supporting the channel. He's done a good job, so I think it's only worth featuring that because it is his birthday. So happy birthday, mate. Hope you had a good one. If you've got a more expensive sale than that, let me know. Let me know. Send it at Windsurfing.TV, as well as all the other stuff you're going to send. That is the email address to go for. So, from the most expensive sale in the world to the Surfwagens. Yeah! I'm going to get a little jingle for this. If you want to give me that, in your own language, you might even make the jingle. So, the Surfwagens, by the way, has been going down amazing. I have had probably about 8, 9, 10 different wagons sent me this week, and I'm not going to feature them all, but if I get a load more, we will start like a weekly gallery because I think it's a beautiful little segment. So, kicking off, are you ready for this one? From the most expensive sale to this. Yes, this is 1986. Simon and Chris, 17 years old, going to the beach in a Porsche 944. Yes, that is just incredible. Apparently, it's Chris's dad's Porsche, but they said they thought they'd made it. They really thought they'd made it, cruising to the beach in this thing. Did you spot the Tiger Swift on the roof? Yes. And is it a Whaler Yipsy? If it is, that was my first ever windsurfing board. Well, actually, it was my dad's, and I just jumped on it as a young fella. He actually, Chris said he swapped the Swift for a Tiger 260 about a year later, and he said that was the board. I would have to agree. That was my first ever shortboard, Tiger 260. Oh, the memories. If you've got any pictures of you with windsurfing equipment back in the day, maybe some custom boards, give us the details, send it in, because we could have the Surfwagens and the custom boards. Or, something. I think those old school pictures are just brilliant for bringing back memories, road trips, everything like that. Send them at Windsurfing.TV. And Chris said he's still sailing. He's actually just invested in IQ foil, and he said it is. He's got the stoke. He's just got the stoke, and he is loving life. And someone else who is loving life was this fella in Canada back in the day. Yes, this is Thomas, 1989, British Columbia, Canada. The VW Beetle with an imported high-fly tank. That's not the official name, but he said it weighed a ton. God knows how the car could handle it. I think it's a 73 VW Beetle. But look at the outfit. Look at that thing. He said, look at my face. I got that too cool for school look. I am loving life. I love these pictures. You've got to send them in. If you've got stuff like this, this is just gold. But yeah, he said he's still going strong at age 52. Although Canada, there's less windsurfers around, and we need to make windsurfing great again. Well, I mean, just look at the cars. Just show the young kids this. I'm not sure it would do it. Yeah, well, I'm not quite sure that picture's going to do it, but you never know. It's pretty cool when retro comes back, for sure. Okay, moving on from the Surfwagens, we're going to talk about making windsurfing great again, and how do you motivate those young people to get into the sport? How do you motivate, some guys are starting it late and finding the passion. Now, I think to get those guys involved and girls involved, you've got to share the stoke. You've got to see what it does to people on a windsurf. And this next clip is all about that. And we're going over to Greece, and we're not talking sunny Greece. We're talking it's raining, unusual weather over there in Greece. But check the facial expressions. This is what windsurfing can do to people. Yeah, this is Apostolos. I think I've pronounced that totally wrong, but look at his face. He is, well, I don't know what he thinks he's doing at the beginning, but it soon turns to this. Yes, that is the face of a totally stoked windsurfer. Yeah, this is in Varkaza Bay, and he is loving life. You know what I mean? You can see he's shielding from the rain. But the smile is still on the face, and it's a clip. There's no crashes, there's nothing. It's just, for me, the facial expressions are gold, absolute gold. And this, for me, is what windsurfing is about. The gust comes through, you accelerate into the gust, it's raining, it doesn't matter, but that sensation of speed. People are talking about foils at the moment, and I do get it. But there's something about being on a fin, like a normal windsurfer, touching the water, and that feeling as it lit, oh man, it is insane. And like I said, this guy's face says it all. You want to get people into windsurfing? Show them this face. Yeah, so talking of getting people into the sport, we're going to do our young gun section, our young rippers. And this week, we've got some super young ones. Kicking off with Harrietta, yes, 6 years old. She started last summer on a lake in northern Germany, Lake Severne, I think it is, Severne Sea, and she was getting on great, just on a little sup by the looks of it. And look at it. Are we going to see her again this summer? Should we ask her dad? No, I don't think we need to ask her dad. Just look at the smile. Yeah, that smile says it all to me. She'll be back this summer. When it warms up, we'll expect to see Harrietta on the water. I'm looking forward to seeing the progress. Who else have we got this week? Well, we got another young ripper. And this one is even younger. Esme, 5 years old, over in Ireland. Yeah, this is the first time at a local beach on the west coast of Ireland. And she looks like she's on a Fanatic Eagle with those drift stoppers. These kind of strap round the board, and they give any board a dagger board. So when you're getting the young kids into it, they're too small to go on a big board. They can't turn it. But you put them on a smaller board, like a free ride board, like the Eagle, and you can get these drift stoppers. Maybe I'll put a little link up here, because I think it's a really cool idea. If you've got a sup, you can strap them on, and it just gives it a little dagger board. So really cool. And just love the smiles in this video. Yeah, she's also got the inflatable sail, which we will come on to in a bit more detail in a bit, but it does seem to be a game changer, and the young kids, especially the really young ones, are finding that they're going to sail a lot longer with this, because it's just so light and easy to handle. So yeah, interesting to see, but great, Esme. I mean, 5 years old. Can we get any younger? Of course we can. Of course we can. Next up, we got Oscar, who started when he was 4. Yeah, he started in Vasiliki. He's now actually just turned 5. He's been over in Cape Town. He's been sailing in Langaban. But just check out the waves he's been riding. Jibing, wave riding. His dad did say ice cream does help for extra motivation, which is fair enough. It helps me too. But that is a great effort. I mean, at 5 years old, and he's already riding those little waves. I'd love to see the end of this clip, though. Yeah, what do you reckon? Did he make it? Maybe his dad did like a cheeky edit there and didn't want to show the world that his son just mashed it into the beach. Sender! Sender in the making. So great stuff from Oscar there. Again, looking forward to seeing this over the years. Hopefully I'm still going to be doing like Windsurfing.TV in years to come. And it'd be well exciting to people to, because they will keep these little clips like in 5 years or something like that. See how much they've improved. Will be really cool. Okay, so next up, can we go any lower? Of course we can. Next up, we've got Kurosh, who started when he was 3. Yeah, this is Pampelon Beach in the south of France. 3 years old, and just check out the board. So he's got a sup, but there's no attachment for the rig. So they've actually got a strap round with a base on it. Again, another thing you can do with those sups. And then, if they're not using them, Dad, the mom can take a little paddle, so well worth it. He's actually 9 now, so he did start when he's 3, but he is 9 years old. But we do have to do a get well soon, because his dad said he's really struggling. He's had COVID around Christmas time, but he's got this post-COVID syndrome. So a massive shout out to Kurosh. Get well soon, little dude. Hopefully you're feeling better now, because I know a few people have been struggling with that. So fingers crossed that you have a full recovery and we get some more action from you in the summer when it warms up a bit. I'm looking forward to it. Also, his dad is a true sender too. Made the local paper. 3.785 litre board in Storm Franklin. Yes, back in the UK. So family of senders. And I did say I was going to give away a hat every week to one lucky young ripper. I think we should send this to Kurosh. He's struggling a bit with the old COVID, and maybe it'll cheer him up a bit, push you through to the summer, mate. So let me know your details and I will send you a cap. Okay, what do we have next? I think we've got a bit of this. Yes, this is it. This is the true senders of the week. This is full on. This is Pavel. This is his sister-in-law, Eva, and his brother, Maciek. So I'm guessing they're Polish. They're over in Fuerteventura at Risco, and they are full send mode. Full send mode. Check out these. These are absolute gold. Absolute gold. Obviously going for switch konos. That's Eva going for the switch konos, and she has got some great bails. Yeah, Jackie Chan would be proud of them. Does she do all her own stunts? Look at those things. Also, Pavel, it looks like he's going for the Skopu. And a few of them not quite going to plan. But he's going for it, full send. And then it looks like he's made it. Oh, I couldn't quite get it. And maybe the best effort looked like it was on the fixed lens when he sort of disappears off the screen. But very close, guys, very close. And just some amazing sends in there. Full power. I have been told they're actually living there now. So he said, Ben, stay tuned. This story is not over yet. And I'm so glad to hear that. We've also got to give a shout out to Maciek, because check out these body drags. These are stuff that legends come from. Look at these things. Oh man, I've gone weak at the knees. I'm just a sucker for a big, long body drag. And these are absolute perfection. Although they obviously didn't all go to plan. Yeah, there was a few that I nearly ate the board on that one. But yeah. But absolutely epic. If you want me to do a video on body drags, maybe like a technique or some little tips, just to get you in the mood to go for body drags in the summer, it's such a cool move. It's kind of non-consequential, and it can help your forward loops, weirdly. I know you're thinking, what? Why can any move help my forward loop? Well, I'll make the video if enough of you ask for it, and we'll go down that path. But absolute amazing sends. Love it, love it, love it. You can see a few Severne sails being used there. And we've got to talk about SeverneShop.com, because the competition is open now for next week. We're going to give away another sale. We're giving away a sale this week. I'm going to announce the winner at the end. So stay tuned to that. So what is the competition this week? Well, the competition is, if you want to win an SVS, SeverneShop.com blade, you have to answer this question. So if you ordered a sale from SeverneShop.com and you were in England, it obviously costs more than £400. How much would your delivery cost? Would it be 50 quid? 20 quid? Or would it be free? That's your questions. If you're a member of Windsurfing.TV, you can be in a chance of winning a sale. So you need to have chipped in beer money in the last 12 months to help support the channel, and then you have a chance of winning. So in the comments, Severne Shop, member, and free, 20 quid or 50 quid. Choose one of those three answers. You could be winning a sale. It's a pretty cool prize worth over £800. God, this is expensive. Yes, exactly. So there we go. That is it for Send It Sunday this week. There's only one thing left to say, that stay tuned for the end, because you might have won a sale. Who knows? No, that's not it. No matter where you are in the world, don't forget to send it. Yeah, welcome to the members only section. What, you're not a member? You're not supporting the channel? You're missing out on these free gifts. We've got an F2 board we're giving away soon. We're giving away another sale next week. But the guys who entered last week, I think 180 people got the correct answer and entered. So it's 1 in 180. That's not actually bad odds when you look at a lot of competitions. You've got a chance of winning. These new members have a chance of winning the sale. If they're on here, they have a chance of winning the sale, plus the ones that are already members. Okay, without further ado, let's do the draw. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to press the button there, start, and it's going to go through the names, and that lucky winner there has just won the sale. Dominic Nula, I think it is, as far as my memory is correct. You have just won a new sale. Get in contact with me and I will get SeverneShop.com to send it out, just like they did last week.
Welcome everyone from Windsurfing.TV. This is Neil Greentree from SeverneShop.com. That's for you, Ben. So we're sending out loads of gear today. It's going all around the world, but one specific parcel is going to Dave Hockley. This is Windsurfing.TV. It's an SVS blade, specially from Severne Shop. The first competition winner to go out. We have 2 more going out. Keep entering. We're going to love to send these things out. They're worth more than £800 each. Next year, well, we've almost run out this year of these things, but next year we are going bigger. We are going better. Just wait and see. Damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Yes, exactly. Apparently bigger and better. What has he got up his sleeve? Well, stay tuned to the channel because it'll all be coming through here on Windsurfing.TV. That's it. Nothing left to say. Cool podcast this week. I think we've got Levi Siver coming up. We had Alex Mussolini, super honest, intriguing podcast. Just no holes barred, just says it straight from the heart. Really good podcast. You haven't listened to that, you're not into podcasts, give it a listen. See what you think. Available on Spotify and iTunes. Until next week, Levi Siver on the podcast. We'll see you for the next one. Oh, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, then you won't miss anything.